Joining us now is Emmy Award winner and scientist Bill Nye, the science guy. Mr. Nye, thank you very much for coming back on the show. It's nice to have you here.
It's so good to be here.
Can you explain in layman's terms whether a snowstorm disproves global warming?
Well, first of all, it doesn't, no. But we remind you that global warming was the first term for this phenomenon that we now call climate change. So it's very reasonable that a snowstorm in Washington that's this severe is a result of climate change.
Is it consistent to have extreme weather conditions like big storms or even seasonally appropriate storms and to have the kind of climate change that's been forecast and discussed by most of the reputable scientists in the world?
I know what you're driving at, Rachel. Yes, this would be consistent with such a thing, as is no snow near the city of Vancouver on Mount Cypress there, as is the big mudslides we had here in Southern California the day before yesterday and a little bit last night. There's more energy in the atmosphere, and this is stirring things up. If you want to get serious about it, these guys claiming that the snow in Washington disproves climate change are almost unpatriotic. It's really, they're denying science. So they're very happy to have the weather forecast be accurate within a few hours, but they're displeased or unenchanted by predictions of the world getting warmer. It's really, it shakes me up.
And you say, using the term unpatriotic and saying that it's sort of defying science, do you feel like there is a legitimate beef about the facts here, honestly? Or do you feel like some people just don't like what the facts say?
Well, my thinking is, really, I've thought about this a lot as an educator, spent a lot of time with a lot of people. It's mostly generational. It seems to be. This is anecdotal from me. Older people just have a much harder time grasping the idea that you have many billions of people on the planet with a very, very thin atmosphere. You're able to affect its climate. When younger people are able to sort of embrace it, understand the evidence, and move forward. Just as you say, making a full court one-arm shot happens now and then. There's snowstorms in Washington, D.C. now and then.
What's the difference between weather and climate? I think this is the sort of argument about, oh, a snowstorm disproves global warming. It's the sort of argument that people have at the water cooler, on the street, with neighbors. What's an easy way to explain the difference there?
Well, one's a small-scale phenomenon, happens day to day. The other's a big phenomenon, and we all know this. We all feel it in our hearts. You know that the Mojave Desert is dry. That's its climate. It's a dry climate. It rains now and then, as you pointed out, but it's a dry climate. You know the Amazon rainforest is a wet climate. Washington, D.C., New York City, these are an in-between climate. So you get in-between weather phenomena.
What kinds of indicators should we be paying attention to? What aren't stupid indicators in order to assess the danger posed by climate change?
Well, overall, the world's getting warmer. If you like, these phenomena, by the way, this week and stuff, are just generally a result of El Nino, where the Pacific Ocean surface gets a little warmer, and this affects the weather in North America like crazy, and this is very well documented, and you can go to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration websites, and you can look at these data. The sea surface is warmer, putting more energy in the atmosphere, and making things more turbulent. The main thing is, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change got a Nobel Prize. They got a scientific prize for making a discovery. They didn't get a minor award. This is a big deal. They discovered climate change through all kinds of evidence, and it's something we should all be very, very concerned about. This thing of denying science. You know, science has done so much to make this country what it is, a technological leader. It's improved the quality of life for so many people here and around the world. To deny what scientists or scientific evidence is showing is inappropriate. And as I said earlier, to me, when I get wound up, it's unpatriotic.
Well, I hear you, and I get wound up about the same things, and I'm grateful that you were able to come on the show and talk about it. Bill Nye, the science guy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.